In my last video, I talked about having to reset my 350k TopstepX combines, and in this video, I'm going to explain why. As you may know, in week 2 of the 150k challenge, I encountered some issues on TopstepX regarding my personal daily loss limit being hit, and also with the copy trading. And so after some back and forth conversations with the customer support and also with the supervisor, I came into the conclusion that it was better for me to just reset my 3 accounts. I'm going to show you guys a snippet of the conversation and also what happened shortly, but long story short, I was left with the option of waiting for more business days or just completely resetting the 3 accounts, and so that's what I did, because personally I value screen time and participation in the markets over completely just wasting my time and waiting for the issue to be fully resolved. And so that's what I did, and in the end it worked out in my favor because I was able to get back into the 50% of the completion of the 350k combines, back into the 1,500 of the challenge. 1,500 more and we're near the profit target of 3,000. So we're gonna jump right into my screen and show you guys what happened. So currently we're looking at the ticket that was created for my specific issue, and as you can see, I first sent in my message on April 10th, and after some back and forth with the AI bot, it wasn't until one business day that I received an actual response from an actual rep saying that it would take them 1 to 2 business days for my issue to be solved. But 1 to 2 business days has passed into the weekend, and it wasn't until Sunday evening, April 14th, that I received this update saying that the L2 member has deemed my issue non-readjustable, and so they only offered me a reset on 2 of the accounts, the follower accounts, in which I revoked, saying that it wasn't my fault, it was the platform's fault. And so after some more discussions, after some more update on my end, the customer rep has forwarded this thread to the supervisor and said that it would take 2 more business days to be solved, in which I countered saying that I'd rather get a reset instead of waiting for 2 more business days. And so after hearing what the supervisor had to say, essentially confirming that I am eligible for the resets on those 3 accounts, and went ahead and gave approval of the resetting of the 3 accounts. And so this issue was officially closed on April 16th. So from April 10th to April 16th, that's like a full week. But nevertheless, I was just glad that I was able to get the accounts up and running again. Right, boys and girls, welcome back to the charts. Because I already made a dedicated video of this specific trade in my latest market recap video, I'm just going to quickly go over the P&L after the trades and also after the trading session. So let's just dive right into it. So my first trade, I went short off of the 1 minute and 5 minute bearish fair value gap, went in my favor, but unfortunately got stopped out after putting my stop loss to break even. Second trade, I went back in for the same short idea off of the fair value gap, the bearish fair value gaps, had a little bit of drawdown added to my position, but eventually went in my favor and I got tagged out for max profit, which is 1,500 on the 3 combines. And as you can see, I ended the session with a realized P&L of $1,480 on all of those 3 accounts. Alright, so day 2 of the re-challenge, Thursday, April 18th. It wasn't really exciting. The morning session didn't really offer any setups. We were just grinding higher, but at the same time in the higher time frames we're pretty much bearish, and so nothing aligned in terms of the shorter time frames and also the higher time frames, and we didn't really have any displacement candles both ways, no fair value gaps, and so I didn't trade the morning session. But once again, I stuck around during lunch hour after seeing a little bit of a market structure shift heading to the downside, breaking a micro swing lows as you can see on the left. And so after seeing a breakdown potential, I went in for a short. I was a little bit hesitant at first, and also I was nervous as it was trading outside of my system, also trading outside of my window time. And so once I caught myself and realized what I was doing, trading outside of my system, I immediately closed the position for profit because I did not want to be rewarded for any poor behaviors. So not to pat myself in the back, I think that's a sign of trading maturity if you can close your position, even though it can go in your favor. But because you didn't plan it, you didn't have a planned exit, closing it was the right move, and so I think that's a good sign that I'm maturing in my trading career. Anyways, that was that for the session. I ended the day with a realized P&L of $109.70, putting our total account balance at $1,590.10 on all of those 3 accounts. So in the end, I'm glad that I'm able to trade those 3 50k combines again and complete this 150k challenge journey and show you guys the process. But unfortunately, we had to waste a week worth of progress, but I'm completely fine with that now that we're back into action. Once again, we're halfway through the completion. And so hopefully we're going to keep up with the pace and complete the challenge anytime soon. But once again, no pressure to do so. I'm just going to take my time and make sure that I only trade A+ setups. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you gained value from it or enjoyed it, hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. As always, I appreciate you watching the video until the very end. Trade well and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.